And welcome back to your favorite reading time. Let's play ESO Aldmeri Dominion, Episode 5. Mythical Beasts, Real Powers by Justice Ovicula, Proctor of the Imperial Library. Since the fall of the Agvari Potentates, new martial tradition is arising in Tamriel, one which bears all the hallmarks. Combined magical discipline, though it is said to be descended from the power of the Algerian dragons, the mortals who fought them, and fair, of course, to the so-called Dragon Knights. Not their abilities are ranging from dragons, and you must give me leave to doubt it, for no dragons have been seen in Tamriel for thousands of years. So this must be before Skyrim, if they ever existed at all. And powers which a skilled Dragon Knight can deploy are undeniable. So right here in the Imperial City, members of the Tower Guard, and they demonstrated some of their effects at my request. Dragon Knight's a sergeant in the guard. Show me how he could wreathe himself in flame without being burned. Feel the heat from several paces away. Cast a loop of flaming chain around a target dummy and drew it to him. Quickly immolated. Finally, one of his subordinates burned another target dummy, they breathing fire upon it. Trust it was almost enough to make one believe in dragons. Heavy armor. Forge Wise Advice by Arshag Shargod. How about you don't even have what it takes to make armor? Thinking you can slave with the anvil all day, sweat seeing eyes, pound on iron, steel, or even orcalium until you can only move your arm? Can you spend sweltering weeks lifting, hammering, shaping until you forge perfect? Said, how afraid are you of serious burns? Still here, huh? Good. Maybe a potential. If you're serious about smithing, you found the right orc. I was raised in the forge. The bellows and the anvils are my best friends. Hammers never left my hands. I can tell you how real armor is made. My advice, just get to work. Add some more. Set up to the anvil. And add simple parts. Your first piece may not be fancy, but you'll learn tricks as you go. Like I have to take mediocre armor and temper it into something strong. You could look at other smiths' work as much as you can too. Styles and materials, and you'll get even better, but nothing beats practice, so get going. I mean, they're here, so I might as well.
The black market is closed. This one has inventories to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. I sent him to retrieve a package, but he never came back. Bother someone else, please.
You black market dealer in Gonian antiquities?
You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, this market buys and sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy collectors, and are always on the lookout for specific relics. Why do you ask?
Find out about a collector named Margus Darius.
You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. Locate my assistant and bring him back. Or at least tell me if it is time to hire a new one. Good help is so hard to find.
Hey, assistant, go.
This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me. Here, let me mark the location on your map.
Yeah, none of their eyes actually
Find
fully
out what happened to
closed.
him. Then, I will tell you about Margus Darius.
I don't know, is that a thing cats do? I have no idea. No, okay. Well, I'm playing as a cat man, I guess, so it makes sense that I keep on talking about this, but I wish I knew. Okay, is this I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe we'll find out. Hi, Quen.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point.
Just letting you know, what is it about?
Allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you?
Sounds good, I'm in.
I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm.
Does fur count? Why are you surprised I took this job?
I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of
their eyes
thought
closed
the
fully.
rendezvous was too far away.
When the dark's on my way, my green shade. Why not leave directly from here?
Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize how far I'd have to look to find a suitable partner. For the job, I
Why
mean.
does this keep on...
But we can talk about this at the docks.
Read it exactly?
Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are. I'm only joking.
Why? This is, yeah, this is Guild. You the fence?
I used to be the greatest actor in the Somerset repertory players, but I was dead broke.
I see. Requires serial killer achievement to purchase. Ah. Oh. Not the sip of health. Oh, that's not great. Dealing with light armor. Yeah, I probably need to wear 3 pieces. Do I not have... I thought I had stolen... Yeah, I did.
What delights have you pilfered for me today?
Alright, and that's enough to buy 1 more lockpick.
I don't understand why everyone's so upset. Since when is it a crime to pretend to be one of the Queen's tax collectors?
Whatever, mate. Mass murderer, huh? The plague doctor? What the hell is going on there? Let's try this weird entrance that I found. I assume this is the one that'll take you out. You sure that there's no guards here? Wrong button, but whatever. Game just CTDs. I don't know why, because I read that once and then I was like, what does CTD mean? And now I always say that. I mean, I guess I can just hold down numlock. I like how I'm already almost maxed on those. Like, they're almost ready for transmutation. I haven't fought one thing. The only problem is, of course, it messes with numlock, which I like to have open.
Father, we have to get you to safety. Quickly! Silsalen is under siege. We must get this madness under control.
Madness?
Can't you smell the smoke? Silsalen is under attack. I barely got my father out alive. The cannon reeve, almost slain. These brutes may wear the uniforms of the First Oridon Marines, but they're imposters.
Who are they?
They're agents of the Veiled Heritage.
I don't know that.
I'm sure of it. Teldur, my father's assistant, is trying to organize a defense. You look capable. Will you help Silsalen?
Look, I will say yes and then not do this for a couple, like, 100 episodes. Is that okay?
We'll be waiting in the barn down the road. Good luck in there.
I'd like a bit more information.
There's not much time. What do you need to know?
Who are you?
Elenwen. I run an inn here in town, but if you don't hurry up, they'll have it burned to the ground.
Who is Kenry Valorano?
My father, and the man standing beside me, silly fool.
You're gonna find Teldur.
He's in the town square, just over the bridge. You must hurry. He's
Whatever. Sure, I'll help. What else can you tell me about the attack?
We were expecting an attachment from the First Oridon Marines to prepare for the Queen's visit. Then this lot arrived and started killing and burning. We were readying for a celebration, not a slaughter.
So they're imposters?
Why would the Queen send men to attack her loyal subjects? It makes no sense. But it would be just the sort of ruse the Veiled Heritance would use to undermine her authority.
The Veiled Heritance.
A group of Aldmeri isolationists
Of course.
who hate outsiders. They think the Queen has been corrupted by our alliance with the Bosmer and Khajiit and seek to overthrow her.
If I would do more damage because, well, I don't know. Yeah, they weren't kidding about the fire. Also,
Are you insane? Can't you see the town is under attack?
Elenwen sent me to help.
Did she? How do I know you're not one of the imposters?
Because you're still alive. Look, do you want me to help or not?
Fine. Grab that bucket from the well and put out the fires. If you find any villagers, tell them they need to evacuate until it's safe. What are you waiting for? Move like you have a purpose.
What are you gonna do?
Refuse to answer an outsider's pointless questions, for one. I'll catch up with you at the barn later. Now go.
Bye. Hi. I see. Interesting. Get out.
I thought I was done for.
Hey, trust me now? Oh, okay, I don't have to keep on getting it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Oh. Oh, yeah, it auto-loot, so... I want to see how the animation works. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Good thing you guys build in stone, huh? Not that that's gonna help much. Oh.
I'm free, thanks to you.
Hey, you have to use buckets on the fires in order to do this. Hey, natural bed, can I get this mine? That's kind of really silly how that... How is the hell... It's an in-room anyways. Oh. Not impressive, you know. Yeah, it didn't work, did it?
You did it. I'm free.
Yeah, so I finally learned what those mean. Gonna charge? No. Just knock him over.
Free, thanks to you.
And it's in the line, so... There we go.
Free at last. Why, thanks.
Okay, barn now. Like, how do you not stab your own mouth? The fuck was that? Sure, it was nothing. It looked like Cthulhu just fell out of it, but whatever. Yeah, that's helpful. Yep. Exactly.
Alas for me.
The fires are under control, thanks to you.
As many villages I could, even though I couldn't.
We'll be a long time in rebuilding, but your bravery won't be forgotten.
Complete the quest. Cool. Sure. So stupid how he just claps for me. Scorched, your group shock the attacks. Okay.
Hanelan of the 1st Oridon Marines, at your service.
You're responsible for this attack.
Thrice damned lowlifes are no Marines. I can tell you that much. In fact, Commander Tendale's detachment should have been here a long time ago. I think they were ambushed.
You look like a Basiliot. Here, they might have taken them.
One of the villagers you rescued said he saw bound men being herded into the cellar of a house north of the village square. I can't leave my post, but perhaps you could investigate?
I'm on my way. Real Marines. No. I don't like how quests don't seem to show up like that. Oh, it's a monkey. I don't like monkeys. Honestly. Hey, this is a nice place. So yeah, on all the other ESOs, Scrolls of the Dwemer too. Yeah, I wanted you to read it, not sit on it. Lore book. Ancient Scrolls of the Dwemer, the second, the Seed. The village of Lorik was a quiet, peaceful Dwemer community. Then the grey tan dunes and boulders of the Dacians. No vegetation of any kind grew in Lorik, though they were blackened vestiges. Long dead trees scattered throughout the town. Arriving by caravan, Camdita looked at her new home with despair. She was used to the forest lands north where her father's family had hailed from. Here there was no shade, little water, and a great open sky. The land looked dead. His family took Camdita and her younger brother Nevithin. Very kind to the orphans, but she felt lonely in the alien village. Until she met an older Guinean woman who worked at the water factory. She may have found a friend. Her name was Sigurth, and she said that her family had lived in Lorik centuries before the Dwemer arrived. It was a great and beauteous forest. Why did the trees die? Asking her. They were Organians, thus only in the last land. We never cut trees, for we had no need for fuel structures such as you possess. When the Dwemer came, we allowed them to use the plants as they needed them, provided they never touched the hiss sacred to us in the land. For many years we lived peaceably. No one wanted for anything. What happened? So you scientists discovered that by distilling a certain tree sap, molding it, and drying, create a resilient kind of armor called resin, said Sigurd. Trees that grew here had very thin ichor in their branches, but not the hist. Many of them fairly glistened with sap, which made the German merchants greedy. There was a man named Junin to start cleaning the sacred arbors for profit. The Organian woman looked at the dusty ground and said, "Getting tried out against it was our home, and the hist once God would never return." Considered, but Junin took it on his own to break our spirit. One terrible bloody day that his prodigious skill with the axe could be used against people as well as trees. He sent his way as soon as sundown. The Roman people lure closed their doors, and to the cry of murder. Horrible, gas coming in. It explains 6 years, but the death of our living ones not as horrible to us as the death of our trees. You must understand that to my people, the hiss are where we come from and where we are going. Destroying our bodies is nothing. Destroying our trees annihilates us utterly. When Junin was axing the hiss, he killed the land. The water disappeared, the animals died, and all the life that the trees nourished crumbled and died to dust. And why are you still here? I asked. I came here. Why didn't you leave? We are trapped. One of the last of a dying people. Few of us are strong enough to live away from our ancestral grove. Sometimes, even now, there's a perfume there of Lorik. Besides, it will not be long until we are all gone. She was welling up in her eyes, and I will be alone in this horrible waste with no trees and no friends. You always have an expression, said Sue with a sad smile. Giving her his hands. The best story for a seed is found in your heart. I looked in the palm of her hand and saw that Sigurd had given her a small black pellet. It was a seed. It looks dead. We're going one place in all Loki, said the old grain. An old cottage in the hills outside the town. I cannot go there, for the owner would kill me in sight. Maybe I'm too frail to defend myself now, but you can go there and plant a seed. What happened? Asked Camdita. Will the hiss return? Put some part of the power will. That night, Camdita stole from her house. When in the hills, she knew the cottage she could mention. Crouched at the door, open in her old but powerful built man appeared with a mighty axe slung on his shoulder. What are you doing, your child? Oh, you man, head on. The dark almost took you to be a lizard man. Well, in the dark, I'm trying to get back to Lorik. Anyway, then, can I might have? That's piteously. Everyone been walking straight and afraid I'll only return back here without light. Everyone walked back in the house quickly. Giving dug a hole in the dry dirt. See how deep that you could. You return with a lit candle. See to it that you don't come back here. Or I'll chop you in half. Return to the house the next morning. Walking open the door, he found his cottage was entirely sealed with an enormous tree. Picked up his axe and let it blow and blow to the wood, but he could never break through. Tight chops with the wood healed itself. He tried an upper chop, but the wood sealed. Time went by before someone discovered old Junin's emaciated body lying in front of his open door, still holding his blunted, broken axe. Chopping with was a mystery, but the rumor spread his sap was found on the blade. Oh. Oh, the tree was gone. Then the small fires again, pushing up through the town's dry dirt. It did not return, but at twilight, the shadows of great trees would fill the streets. I don't even have to bother anymore. Because that's the thing, I'm going to take it all anyways. Just want to know what that giant, like, crystal circle was.
Steady, girl.
Right.
Make way, please. Winnie and I are eager to be gone.
What's wrong?
Plague. Stay away if you value your life. A dozen people afflicted over the last week.
Oh, who's in charge? Is anyone treating the sick?
Hendil has been tending to the ill in Annenway's barn. He's just the town alchemist, no formal healer training. You want to risk
I got mushrooms.
Be my guest. Winnie and I are bound for Skywatch.
Good luck on the road.
My men are here to ensure order, madam. You approved Hendil's contract yourself.
I had no idea things would get so bad.
And your security is my concern. Stay with your family. Keep them
It
safe.
looks to me like I might be able to squeeze my... Never mind. I was gonna say squeeze my way through. Do you... You know, I half expected myself to just ride straight up it. A dead person. There's a lot of dead... Oh, okay. Oh, there's a delving place. Jeez. What the plug is this? Oh, it's a spider. Odd. Ondil. Oh, hey. And now ruin the Zyphreium Ondil built in the early first era to house Zyphreium's extensive collection of ceramic figurines. For completion when it's alignment with the constellation of the astronaut, 27% off true. And that's going to be for this episode, though, so if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. See ya!